So what we're going to do in this class is we're going to create a staff custom content type, and associated with it, we're going to make archive and single templates. We're going to make a department custom content type, departments plural. And we're going to create archive-departments and single-departments. And then we're going to tweak those to do whatever we want. Out of the box, your singles and your archives come with loops built in. So your archive page is going to go get all your staff, or however many you have set in your WordPress settings. But you can override that with a little bit of code and say, I want all my staff on this archive page, and it will just go get them. And out of the box, it'll look like a WordPress archive page. It'll look like posts. But you fiddle with the HTML, and it lists them all nicely. Singles the same way. It's going to go get a single staff member. It's going to go get all their information. We're going to add in a little bit of code. Well, one-liner will go get all your custom fields, and you just paste them in there, and it all looks good. Where it starts to get really interesting is when you stop using template files and you create a plugin to make a shortcode which will go get one random staff member and render it a certain way. And you drop that shortcode into a text widget in your sidebar. So every time you reload, you get a different staff member of the moment or whatever. Those could use template files. I typically don't. I typically just write my HTML in my function, and it all works fine. So to review, what we're going to do is we create a staff content type that will magically create an archive and single. We'll create custom templates for that, and we'll just fiddle with the HTML to make them look nice. Then we're going to create some code to say, okay, I want to get all of the directors of the departments and show them over here on this page and that kind of stuff. And I can show you some examples here. Can't believe I'm drawing them like, there it is, Lambert Edwards. Lambert Edwards. So, team bios. This is not using the archive at all for the bios. I wrote a shortcode which takes one variable, whether or not we want management or directors, and I have it twice in a text widget. So it goes to get management, and then it does it again and goes and gets directors. Now if you click on these, it still uses the single for each of these people. So it's single dash team dash bios, I think, .php. But for the archive, we didn't use a template at all. It does. These are hierarchical, so they're ordered by their number. And I installed a plugin which allows you to reorder them by drag and drop. So you don't have to remember which number is this guy, and I have to go now increment everybody else down one or whatever. You can just drag them around and hit save, and it reorders them. Which is why Jeffrey T. Lambert, whose name is in the name of the company, is above Bob Burton. They're not alphabetical. They're not ordered by insertion, stuff like that.